Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Indianapolis gets ready to kick it away. Hobbs is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Gets it to the 21. They'll start at the 21-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Dumps it short. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Come on, baby, we gotta do our job. We gotta do our job, man.
It's now second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 21. Short throw to the right. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. He's going to throw it.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks. This guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it. We'll get it next time.
Fourth down. And the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. They drop the runner at the 31. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
So they line up at the 47. He's dropped for a loss.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
And they got him.
Something went wrong on that play. You know, you have the quarterback who makes line calls, then you have the center who may adjust the line calls. Just watching that protection, I think something went wrong in the communication between the quarterback or the center. Somebody, that was a mistake.
Flips out short. And he's tackled at the 30.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
They're going to try a long field goal here. And he missed it wide left. They'll start at the 40. Philadelphia comes out in the Wildcat set. It goes straight to the back. He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line. 5-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. It's 2nd and 5 here. Has a man short to his left. And the tackle was made by Bethea.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
They hand it off. Gary Brackett was there for the stop. A nice pickup of 8 yards. Second down. And 2 yards away here on second down. He gets off the throw. Tip pass, and it's picked off.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Looking for a man. Brings it in for completion.
Peyton Manning is just the prototypical NFL quarterback, probably the surest bet week in and week out, a perennial Pro Bowler, arguably the best quarterback in the league.
They'll give it off here.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
just barely gets rid of it.
Let's go, fellas.
Reggie Wayne was the intended receiver.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Trent Cole is looking to make a big play on this 3rd and long. Good coverage downfield. Deep throw. The receiver gets past the coverage. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Yeah, I like going with the play-action pass in that situation. They caught the defense cheating a little bit, completed it for a good pickup.
Hammered as he lets it go. A pickup of 4.
As a receiver, I used to always love those quick little throws like that. Get the ball in the hands of an athlete and let him go.
Ball is on the 8-yard line. Here's the halfback. He sheds a tackle. It's a gain of 3.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Gives it to the back. He's tackled at the 3. It's 0-0 after 1 quarter of play at Lincoln Financial Field. They'll line up 3 yards out now. To the end zone.
And that's a throw you just expect a professional quarterback to make. He doesn't miss those wide open throws like that very often.
He splits the uprights. Adam Vinatieri gives his team the first lead of the game with the field goal. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. And he gets the ball at the 5. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Brackett will tackle him for a loss at the 21-yard line. second down, 11 yards for first. Ball on their own 21. Passes it downfield. The stop was made by Gary Brackett.
The Eagles got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 34-yard line.
The Eagles aren't looking all that sharp at all right now in the passing game. And I know it's still early, but they have to be getting a little frustrated with their inability to attack this defense.
He fights forward to about the 36. Short throw to the left. He didn't get back to the line. Actually loses a yard with that completion.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
The Eagles are lining up to punt this one away. Fields the punt at the 19-yard line.
The Colts offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. Reggie Wayne now with 4 catches in the game. They're looking to second and about 2. Hands it off. Breaking through up the gut.
Joseph Addai is really the perfect back for this style of offense. Of course, they have the ability to spread the field with the passing game. You see a lot of nickel and dime coverage against this passing game. So now you're creating some rushing lanes for Joseph Addai, and he really takes advantage of it.
Addai runs for a nice gain of 6 yards. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. They'll work the left side. Here's a 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 45-yard line. Pass is short right side. Reggie Wayne was the intended receiver on the play. The Colts are lining up to punt it away. Here's the punt. Wait, they're going to throw it. That's the game's first turnover. They'll start at the 45. Gives it right side. Racks up 7 tough yards. That brings up second down. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. On the ground left side. Too close to call. Here comes the chain game. No, he didn't get there, and it's going to be fourth down. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. And he's tackled at the 38. Looked like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Philadelphia will go with the Wildcat. They go with the option. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Has a man to his right. Little flip.
The Eagles seem to be very content throwing these short little dinky passes. Some offenses just nickel and dime you all the way up and down the field, which I suppose at least eats up the clock.
Looked like someone might have jumped. And we'll replay third down.
Third down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
Surveys the field. He's wrestled down at the 42.
Come on, homie.
The Eagles are lining up to punt this one away. The punt rolls into the end zone. Touchback. The offense will take over at the 20. Gets the pass off.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have got that bullet.
It's a pass. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. First down and 10. Ball's on the 41. Looks to throw it. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. Reggie Wayne was his intended target. Short throw to the right. Bradley was there to bring him down.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Looks for the safe short throw. This one might be coming back. Let's see what the flag is. That penalty will move them back a bit.
Sloppy play right there. The one thing you learn as an offensive player is you can't give away yards. They are just too hard to come by.
The pass is away. The Colts just took their first time out. He's dragged down on the play.
Good coverage and good push by the Eagles.
Following the sack, it's now 2nd and long. He's searching for a receiver. Garcon was the intended receiver. The offense faces another 3rd down situation here as they line up. Goes through his progression. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. He came up short, and it's 4th down now. It's 4th down. The kicking team will line up for this one. This try from 32 yards away. Adam Vinatieri knocks it through to extend their lead to 6. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Indianapolis will send this one deep. Harris is back to receive the kick. He'll attempt to squib it. Harris fields it at the 17. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. They're going for the home run. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver on the play. Moves to his right. Avant was his intended target. Here they have a 3rd down and 10 to go. So the ball on their own 30. Searching for an open man. Streaks down the sideline. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles score the game's first touchdown.
That's the kind of pitch and catch you just love to see in the NFL. And the difference is these quarterbacks' abilities to zip it into little tight spaces, and these receivers don't miss.
Here's the extra point that can give them the lead. The PAT is up and good. Philadelphia up by a single point. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the NFL. We'll probably see them kick this short to end the half. He'll attempt to squib it. He's brought down at the 33. The Colts will start this drive at the 33-yard line. He rolls out to his right. And as we head to halftime, the score is 7-6. Indianapolis will get it first here in the second half. And he gathers it at the 6-yard line. He gets to about the 27 and goes down. A dive. Takes it up the middle. They get 3 yards on the play.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Passes it short. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. And he did get the first down.
Nice job offensively that time. They knew exactly what they needed for the first down. Nothing fancy. They just convert.
First down and 10. Daylight. He's hit, but he's still on his feet. And he's gone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, defensively in this league, you know you're going to have some running backs with moves just like that. And that time the defense just looked like they were stunned. They were no match.
Has a man short to his left. Can't get the two-point conversion. Hobbs fields it at the 3. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. They line it up at the 22. Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 23. On the ground with the tailback. Just about 3 yards there. And so it will be third down. From their own 27-yard line. Flips it out short to his left. He's dropped down at the 38.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
Short pass to his left. Knocked out of bounds at the 34. They'll lose about 4 on that play.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Second and long situation. Here's the throw. He knocks it away at the last second. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver. The offense facing another third down here. Rolls to his right. The defender bats it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
The Eagles line up to punt. It's on the ground. They drop the runner at the 19.
As a returner now, the #1 rule, if you can't catch it cleanly, just get the heck out of the way. You cannot have a play like that happen to your football team.
The referee is going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
First down, 10 to go. Pass is short right side. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line.
One of the things that really impresses me about Reggie Wayne is his intelligence. You can tell that he really reads defenses. He understands the nuances of what the defense is trying to do to him, and he has a great communication skill with his quarterback. They are just on the same page, and they make defenses pay all the time.
Gets it away. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
The Colts are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Inside give. He's wrestled down at the 35. Brown gains about 4 yards on the play. Brings up second down and 6 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. He's going to pass. Reggie Wayne was the intended receiver on the play. Third down, 6 yards to the first. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Garcon with his 5th grab of the game.
Everybody just calm down. Focus.
So, it's 4th down. This one will be from 47 yards. He splits the uprights. Makes the long one with room to spare.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. And takes off from his own goal line. He makes it out to the 20. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Feeds it to the back.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
He'll get it again. Fumble on the play. Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it? Philadelphia will maintain possession.
I'm not really sure who got to that ball first. I think it changed possessions a few times at the bottom of that pile, but the offense came away with it, and they earned it.
Dumps it out left. Caught and dropped immediately.
There you go. There you go.
It's fourth down. The Eagles are lining up to punt it away. He angles it out of bounds at the 47-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 47-yard line. He gets to about the 45-yard line. On the ground, right side. A dive. Gets 7 yards on the play. It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. He's tackled at the 8.
Peyton Manning delivered on 2 counts there. Not only was that a tremendous throw, but I think what really set it up was that great play-action fake.
Indianapolis with a first and goal, with their eyes on going up by 2 scores. Surveys the field. It's complete. Clutch reception. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man. Man. The Colts start the fourth quarter in great position to add to their 1-touchdown lead. Comes down with it. Touchdown!
Peyton Manning is really just born to play this position. He has great instincts, good arm strength, throws such a nice ball, and all of his teammates really trust him. They know they can count on him to do everything within his power to win the game.
He'll start at the 8-yard line. He returns to the 26. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Option. Bethea tackles him for a loss at the 24.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Deshaun Jackson was his intended target.
Wow, was that a bad throw? I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hands or what, but you have to make that one.
It's 3rd down and 13. He rolls out to the right. And they get to him. So no luck for the offense on that drive as they'll go 3 and out.
Nice play, but anytime there's a sack, there has to be a number of key things happening, and that time it all came together.
The sack brings up a 4th and very long situation. He's hit and dropped at the 40. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
On the ground, up the middle. A dive. Gains around 3 yards on the run. It's a 3rd and 1 situation. He throws downfield. He's dropped down at the 35. Peyton Manning has made some great throws in this one, finding plenty of holes in the secondary on his way to over 300 yards.
All right, let's go defense. Come on, let's go, D. Let's go, defense. Hold the line, hold the line.
Gives it right side. Looks to be about a 9-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Short throw to the right.
Peyton Manning is having no trouble completing passes on this drive. Accuracy is just one of his many talents.
Make it happen. Come on, D. Come on, guys, let's get loud.
1st down and 10. And the ball is on the 21. Inside give. He's brought down at the 22. This is a game he'll want to forget about. He's faced a wall almost every time he's gotten the rock. Brown can't hang on to the ball. It's picked up.
Good save right there. You certainly don't want to give them any more chances of catching up at this stage of the game.
Indianapolis trying to go up by 3 scores. Going up top for the end zone. Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. Rolling out to his right. It's tipped away. Great defense. Asante Samuel was defending on the play. It's 3rd down, and they'll need 8 yards here for the score. They give it off here. What about that play call?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's a 4th quarter. You have the lead. I can understand the call.
The kick is good. Caught at the 8. Gets to about the 24 before going down. The give to the tailback. Again, they go with the run.
You know, I understand you can't completely abandon the running game, but my goodness, let's go. Let's pick it up. You've got to put some points up.
And the pass is incomplete. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. So, 3rd and 9 coming up right here. Ball on the 25-yard line. Moves to his right. Basket was the intended receiver. Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. Steps up in the pocket and throws it as he's hit.
They felt like a field goal wasn't going to help them there, so they try to convert, but the defense made the play and got off the field.
Marlon Jackson with the coverage on the play. Opts for a short throw. He's tackled at the 11.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Here's the give.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
A dive. Gets another handoff. A dive. Picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Less than 10 yards away from a score now. Handoff up the middle. That's a huge mistake for the defense. You can't let things like that happen.
And look at the defense out there. They're just sick. You go out, you make a stop on third down, and you give them the first down with a penalty. They're all sort of kicking the dirt right now.
Did he get there? They say yes, it's a touchdown. So after their opponent's 4 and out, the offense decided to show how the ball should be moved and added points in this possession. And he adds the point after. With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the fourth quarter, the score, the Colts 32, the Eagles 7. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Harris fields it at the 8. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. The Eagles will set up shop at the 24-yard line. He takes off. He's dropped down at the 40.
Terrific play. Got everything done there except stopping the clock. And I know that sometimes when you're in the middle of a nice gainer out there, it's so difficult to think about going out of bounds because you're thinking, I'm going to break this one for the big one.
And it's a fumble.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
So the offense backed up after the sack. They're now looking at a 3rd and 13. Sure to make an impact on the field are this game's top performers, presented by Gatorade. Fourth down. The Eagles lining up to punt. He's hit and dropped at the 25. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Ernie Sims records his 8th tackle.
Good job over there, baby.
Now it's 2nd and 4. Ball on their own 31. A dive again, and he's tackled at the 35.
Those are the kind of runs that really begin to take the heart out of a defense. When you can pound it at them, pick up 5 yards and a first down, those offensive linemen start to get a little strut going.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brown gains 7 yards on the play. It's now 2nd and 3. Ball on the 42. That'll wrap it up from Philadelphia. The game's top highlights are next. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Here's the play that rocked the stadium, the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.